So this video I'm going to talk about question 2. So it tells you it's a zero-based array data structure storing these numbers, and the array declaration is array numbers, so that it's called numbers, and it's a 5 by 5 grid. So first part is what's meant by an array. So it's basically it's a variable that stores multiple values, the same identifier and the same variable name. And that's something I forgot to tell you in class today, that all the data is of the same data type. So you can't hold numbers in one cell and text in another. So then it gives you some examples of how these values up here are addressed. So what it's saying is 0, 0 is 12, so that's 0, 0, because it's zero based. The more interesting one is this one. The current contents of numbers 1, 0 is 6. So it's this that's 6, and what it's telling you is that it's counting the columns first and then the row. It's row 1 because this is row 0. Sorry, it's column 1 because this is column 0, and this is column 1, and this is column 2, and this is column 3, and this is column 4. This is row 0, row 1, 2, 3, 5, and 4. So 1, 0 is the second column along the first row. So this one here is saying the fourth column along the third row. So 4, 3 gives you 14. This one is saying column 2 and then row 2. So there's column 2, there's row 2, so it's at 75. And this last one is saying column 0, row 4. So there's column 0, and row 4 is there. So it's 20. The line of code to insert 100 into the empty space in the array is just the same as it's written here. So it's numbers 0, 2 in this case. So it's column 0, row 2, and then you just have the equal 0 to assign that value into the variable, just like you do any other variable. Now, this is the pseudocode question that they're giving you. So the following pseudocode algorithm adds together all the numbers in the array, complete it by adding the missing code in the spaces. So it may look a bit scary, but it's not really if you just work your way through the rest of the pseudocode that they're giving you. So, so here, because it's 0 equals 0, they must want a variable name there. And the logical variable name to use is this one here, because you're trying to add all these things together, so that logically is a total. It could be sum, it could be addition, it could be anything you wanted to call it, but in this pseudocode, they're using the variable total there as to do the addition. So you need to use the same variable name, so that needs to be total. And then this next line is for row equals 0 to whatever. So there are 4 rows, so you need to put the 4 in there. Sorry, there are 5 rows. The biggest one, the index number of the biggest one is 5, so you need to put the 4 in there. And this is a bit of a clue as well, because they're doing exactly the same thing with the columns. It should be fairly obvious that this is columns. And you need to call it column because it's called column here. So then total becomes whatever total currently is plus the value from the position that you get from whatever the current value of row and column are. So that's what you get the marks for. That's the end of that video.